Something feels off with your Galaxy phone lately, doesn't it? You updated to One UI 8 expecting buttery smooth animations, cleaner visuals, maybe even better efficiency, but instead, your battery seems to vanish faster than ever. 1 minute you're scrolling through TikTok, the next your battery bar looks like it just went skydiving without a parachute. Yeah, that's the One UI 8 paradox. Everything feels upgraded, except the one thing that matters most: battery life. Hey everyone, James here. Welcome back to the channel. If you enjoy finding fixes that actually work, make sure to like the video, share it with fellow Galaxy users, and subscribe so you never miss out on the next update or hidden trick. Now, here's the weird part. This new battery drain isn't caused by your phone suddenly aging overnight. It's not because your Galaxy's battery health magically dropped. The real reason is buried deep in the update itself, and once you understand why it happens, the fix becomes ridiculously simple. Let's start with the truth Samsung doesn't exactly advertise. Every time you update to a major new version of One UI, it's like moving into a freshly painted house but leaving all your old furniture behind in the hallway. Those old furniture pieces are your cache files, tiny bits of leftover data from the previous system that don't always play nice with the new one. They pile up quietly, causing your phone's power management to misfire. The result? Apps behave weirdly, background tasks stay active longer, and your battery begins draining faster than it can adapt. So how do you fix it? You don't need to be a developer or a repair tech, just follow this carefully. Connect your phone to a computer using a stable USB cable. Any laptop, desktop, or even another phone can do the trick. Hold the power and volume down buttons together until your screen turns off completely. The moment it does, quickly release them and press power and volume up at the same time. You'll see the Samsung logo flash. That's your gateway into recovery mode. Now, don't panic. The screen might look like something out of the Matrix, but it's totally safe. Use the volume buttons to scroll and the power button to select. Move down to wipe cache partition, hit power, confirm yes, and then choose reboot system now. That's it. You've just cleared your system's cache, a step Samsung rarely mentions, but one that fixes this specific issue more often than not. Here's what actually happens when you do this. Your phone dumps all those outdated temporary files, letting One UI 8 rebuild its background processes cleanly. You're not deleting photos or apps. You're simply giving the system a reset on how it manages memory and battery behavior. Once your phone restarts, things may feel smoother instantly, but give it at least a day or two. The AI-based power optimization in One UI 8 needs time to relearn your habits. After a few charge cycles, users usually notice around 45 minutes to an hour of extra screen on time. That's significant, especially if you're running a Galaxy S24 Ultra or even one of the mid-range S-series phones. Personally, after I performed this fix, my phone felt lighter, animations stopped stuttering, apps loaded faster, and my standby battery finally stabilized overnight. No more waking up to a 12% drop from doing absolutely nothing. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Remember when One UI 7 launched last year? The same issue hit thousands of users, fast battery drain right after the update. Back then, clearing the cache fixed it for over 90% of people. History just repeated itself with One UI 8, which tells us something. Samsung's update process still carries over leftover system data, and until they refine it, this simple cache wipe is your best defense. Now, if you've already done this and your battery's still draining too fast, let's dig a little deeper. Open Settings, gives battery, and Device Care gives battery usage. You'll see a list of apps ranked by power consumption. Pay close attention to anything you didn't open recently, but that's near the top. Social apps like Instagram or Snapchat, cloud services like OneDrive, or even Samsung's own system apps can sometimes keep running in the background longer than expected. If something looks suspicious, you've got options. You can force stop it, uninstall it, or better yet, put it to sleep. Go to Settings, gives apps, gives select the app, gives battery, gives choose restricted. That tells One UI to keep it asleep unless you open it manually. Just a few tweaks like this can stretch your battery life by hours. especially if you're a heavy multitasker and well we're at it. Here's a pro tip few people know about. Once you clear the cache, let your phone complete one full charge cycle, charge it all the way to 100%. Use it normally until it drops below 10%, and then recharge again. This helps recalibrate the system's power stats, allowing One UI 8's adaptive battery to accurately predict and balance usage patterns again. Some users also swear by clearing the cache partition right after installing a new firmware patch, not just on. Think of it as regular phone maintenance, like cleaning out the air filter in your car. It doesn't fix every issue instantly, but it keeps your device running at peak efficiency over time. And if you're wondering why clearing the cache helps so much, here's a fun fact. One UI 8 introduced smarter AI-based task prediction, meaning your phone tries to anticipate what you'll open next. But if that AI is working with corrupted or outdated cache data, it ends up preloading the wrong apps, burning more energy for no reason. By wiping that cache, you're literally teaching your phone to stop guessing wrong. Now, if the problem persists even after all that, it could mean the update itself has a firmware level optimization issue. In that case, don't just wait silently, report it directly. Open the Samsung Members app, gives tab support, gives scroll down, gives send feedback, gives choose error reports. Select short battery life and type something like battery draining quickly after One UI 8 update. Samsung's backend team actually reviews these logs. And once enough users report the same issue, they often release a patch quietly in the next minor update. It's one of those behind-the-scenes systems that most people ignore, but your report genuinely makes a difference. I also recommend posting your experience in the Samsung community forum inside that same app. It's surprising how often you'll find others with identical issues. And sometimes moderators even drop hints about incoming fixes or beta patches there before they're officially announced. By the way, if you've been feeling your phone heating up more than usual since updating, that's related too. Battery drain and heat are two sides of the same coin. When background tasks pile up or the system keeps re-indexing files, it forces the CPU to stay awake. Clearing the cache and managing background apps reduces that workload, which naturally cools down the device and improves battery life in one go. After doing all this, give your phone to full days to stabilize. During that time, try not to obsessively check battery percentage. It actually fluctuates while the system re-optimizes. You'll know the fix worked when your standby drain drops to 1 to 2% overnight, and your screen on-time starts climbing again. If you're already seeing improvement after following these steps, let me know down below how much better your battery's performing now. I've seen people gain anywhere from 30 minutes to 2 extra hours of use, depending on the model and how cluttered the cache was before. And if this video helped you breathe new life into your Galaxy, don't keep it to yourself, share it with your friends or family who've been complaining about their phones dying too quickly. You never know how many people you'll save from carrying a power bank everywhere. I'll be testing more hidden tweaks in One UI 8 soon, like which settings to turn off for maximum battery efficiency and a few new AI features Samsung quietly added that most people haven't even noticed yet. So make sure you're subscribed with notifications on, because you won't want to miss those upcoming videos. Thanks for sticking around till the end. I hope this helped you make your Galaxy feel fresh again, smoother, faster, and more reliable, just like the day you unboxed it. Take care of your phone and it'll take care of you. See you in the next one.